Alright, it's Kester again, and we're back here in the farm in Uyo in Akwa Ibom State. Today I'll be doing some sorting for the snails we've had, the young snails we have in the farm. So we're going to do some sorting today. For you who don't know how to do this, you can take a good example from this video, how to sort your snails properly. And you can also see some snails we have here which are about 5 months, 4 to 5 months old. The growth rate and how they are fed and all of that you will see in this video. Alright, so these are the ferns. Now you can see we're feeding our snails with concentrates. This is a feeder and this is a drinker, and we have our snails inside here. So they are well covered. This is what we call mulch, in order to keep this part of the pen cool all the time, because the snails are always inside there, and during the night they come outside to feed. So we've already started the sorting of the snails, but we're just going to take you there to show you some of the snails we have sorted, and also one pen I'm going to sort for you to see, so that you know how to carry out sorting properly. Alright, so these are all ferns we've been working on, and I have my hoe here. So you can see this part has been sorted. These are snails of about 3 to 4 months of age, and we've sorted these, and also this set has been sorted. So you can see the sizes are almost equal. They are almost all the same sizes, because when you have snails of different sizes, it leads to cannibalism. And we also have some here that have been sorted. So I'm going to sort this pen for you to see. Here we have different sizes of snails. You can see these are very small snails here, and we have some that are medium size here. So I'm going to sort this pen now for you to see how it is being done. First, you have to take out the drinker. There's the drinker. And secondly, you take out the feed. So you can see they are fed round it. They feed by the corners. Everywhere was filled up with feed, but they are fed from the sides. So we take that out. Then the next step is you have to shake this properly to ensure that any snail hanging on this will come down. We shake it properly. Alright, so we have a clear surface now. This set are about 4 or 5 months as well. So this is what we're saying. You can see all the snails were laid at the same time, but look at this size of snail. This is very small, and you have this here. You can't possibly have snails like this together. This is the reason why you have to sort your snails properly. So in the sorting process, we have to remove the bigger ones from the smaller ones in order to keep snails of equal size in the same pen. So that is just what we'll do now. First, we have to count the big snails we have. 1, 2, 3, 4. In counting, I'm also removing the bigger ones. I'm counting the bigger sizes to leave the smaller ones, so I can easily remove the lesser ones. Another practice we carry out here in the farm before I continue with the counting is this. Come a little closer for them to see. These are oyster shells. Oyster shells, we keep them inside. Oyster contains about 28 to 30% of calcium. So you can see this snail is eating into the oyster shell. This will help them to develop their shells while they continue feeding. So you can see the oyster shell has been licked until there's a hole created in it. Unlike this one, this is how the shell is supposed to be, but because the snail is licking the shell, you see it has created hole. So this is actually calcium and they are generating it in their system. So that is why you see we have the oyster shells placed there. So you can see this is another. So that's the reason why the oyster shell is there, because I'm sure you'll be wondering why we have oyster shells. It is to provide calcium for the snails in order for them to strengthen their shells. So we'll continue with the counting. So we just have a few because we've actually sorted them once before, but you can see this set, this has not grown as much as these other ones. So occasionally you continue with the sorting. You just don't sort once and let them be, because there are still some that are going to grow very fast than the others, just like this. They were almost of this size all when we sort them for the first time. So you can see this is still like this, and these ones have outgrown it. So we have to carry out the sorting again in order to ensure that we get them all at equal sizes. Because if we don't do that, this will be eaten up. Just for instance, I think I have one that is badly bruised here. We have some that are bruised in here. You can see the shell is being eaten by the older snails. So instead of them looking for a way to feed on other means of generating calcium for themselves, sometimes they destroy the shells of younger snails just to get more calcium, and in the course of doing that they kill the young snails. So it is never ideal for you to have snails of different category in the same parent. So this is how you actually carry out your sorting. So these are young snails that have been produced in this farm. We have what, over 15,000 snails in this farm that has been produced, and this is just the 6th month of production, or when we stocked this farm. So in 6 months we have as much as 15,000 of these. We cannot possibly take you around everywhere for the exercise, so we just wanted you to see the few pens we've attended to so far, as we still have a lot to do. So you give us a call if you're having high rates of mortality in your farm. Sometimes it's as a result of the stocking density. When you have a lot of snails stocked together, there's every reason for mortality to be on the high levels in the farm, because it leads to cannibalism and also attract insects and diseases into the pen, like nematodes, trematodes, and so on, soil diseases and all of that. So you give us a call. Our number is 080-6852-5032. It is Amos Kester. If you like this video, subscribe, click on the like button and share it. I will continue uploading more videos on snail farming for your own interest. Subscribe. Thank you and bye bye.